Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be taking a look at the BigCommerce shopping cart application. BigCommerce is an application and platform that allows you to start up your own online store. Like some of the other programs that we've looked at before, such as Shopify, BigCommerce allows you to set up an online store with very little technical skills. You don't need to go out and get servers, SSL certificates, worry about upgrades or adding in new features. It's all done for you at a low monthly fee. BigCommerce is probably one of the more complete shopping cart services out there. What you can do with it, the number of functionality, the depth of which that functionality goes is quite impressive. But the only two things it doesn't do well, which for 99% of the people will not be a big deal, is it doesn't provide for recurring subscription type business, so if you're selling vitamins or coffee, and it doesn't allow for setting up shipping from multiple warehouses, so if you're doing a drop shipping business from West Coast and East Coast. So let's take a quick look at what you get with the BigCommerce system. First of all, like all the other programs, they come in a variety of different plans, and these plans can start out as low as $24.95 a month, and they go up to $299. Most people will start within these three areas here: bronze, silver, gold, depending on number of products that you have and number of products you're going to run. If there's only thing I could say it's bad about BigCommerce is the amount of storage they provide for each particular plan. So if you have products that require a lot of details and quite large image files, you can run out of space really quick. But for majority of people, it's not going to be that big a deal. You just have to make sure your image sizes aren't that big. And so one of the things that BigCommerce has recently done and really distinguish themselves, and I think they've done a really good job, is going to unlimited bandwidth with no extra charge. So bandwidth used to be a big deal on these, but for the most part not so much anymore. So let's go ahead and take a look at what a test store that I set up here might look like. And as you can see, it has a typical category structure. And what I really like is it has these pop-up menus for subcategories. It allows you to put on banners quite easily, as well as popular brands. Subscribe to newsletters, so if you use MailChimp or Constant Contact, it's already built in. Easy to set up, a variety of different pages. You can add in a logo, etc. So let's take a look in the back-end control panel. When you first come into the system, what you're going to find is they provide a variety of things for you to do, and 90% of it is right on. So you're going to go in, you can configure your settings, which includes your store names, URL structure, how you want your images to display, even what sharing buttons you want to be on your website, whether you want to add in Google Plus or Twitter, whether you want a Facebook like, etc. And it walks you through the entire process. Once you are done with that, you go to a store design, and BigCommerce comes with about, 50 to 60 different templates and store designs. Some of them are specific to electronics or to jewelry. Some of them are a little bit more generic, and you can actually customize them a little bit for what your store is looking at. And they come in a variety of different colors. If there's only thing that's difficult with this platform compared to others is the system doesn't allow you to change really any kind of these background colors or what color the buttons come up. You'd have to go into the CSS for that. But for the most part, if you're able to put in your logo and you're able to put it into various different products and categories, you're going to make your store unique enough you don't need to really worry about that. If we go here, you can see where you put your logo in. One of the things to think about when you're doing your logo, though, is it needs to fit into a particular size. And what I'll do is I'll try and post a link to what sizes your logo needs to do to fit in here. If you don't do that, what will happen is your logo will sometimes fall outside the header here. So just something to consider. One thing that BigCommerce could probably do a little bit more. It is also mobily optimized, meaning if the system detects it's an iPhone or Android device, it will convert it over to a much nicer looking device. You can do gift certificates, favicons, change your headers, and it does provide all the different template files. If you're adventurous and want to play around with HTML and CSS, you can go in and play with that. How customers pay. there are a ton of options for payment. They support tons of payment processors, whether it be Amazon, Authorize.net, bank deposits. PayPal is what most people are going to be using, as well as eSelect and eWay if you're over in Australia, HSBC if you're in the UK. Google Checkout is supported a lot of different places. All set up. For some of my local customers, they allow you to set up for local pickup and payment as well. So someone can check out, come into the store, pick up a product, and pay. So just like what Walmart is doing, you can do this on your site as well if you're a local store. And for the most part, it shows you different email notifications. But for the most part, really, really simple to set up. Taxes, if you need to set up sales tax, excise tax, value-added tax, etc., you can set it up by region, and how you ship products. Shipping is very, very sophisticated compared to some of the other platforms that I've used. It allows you to set up shipping zones down to zip code level if you want to. So if you want to say 3 zip codes you're in, you want to allow for local pickup or local delivery, you can add that in versus just doing standard U.S. Postal Service or FedEx or DHL or UPS. You can also set it up so if someone is ordering overseas, it has to go through UPS. If someone's ordering locally or in the U.S., it has to be U.S. Postal Service. It's all set up and allows a lot of flexibility in what you want to offer that customer. One of the things that is probably really nice is the category and product and option structure. And I'm not going to go into too much of it right now just because, frankly, it takes a whole nother post to be able to explain the whole optioning set, but the options are very, very sophisticated. But I wanted to show you really quickly adding in a product to this system and how complete and advanced it is. So if we were to go in and add a product right here, you can see product name, whether you want to be a download or physical product, what categories it shows up in. It will even set up a product URL for you, so test product 1, and you can see it adds that in. It allows you to add in product descriptions, whether people can purchase in your store. So let's say you're running a wholesale shop and you want to show products but not being able to purchase, you can add that in here, and it allows you to add in details such as shipping weight, width, height, and depth, which is what UPS and FedEx need to really calculate your shipping. Images and videos, you can add in tons and tons of image, choose which one is the thumbnail, and if let's say you do reviews on YouTube, you can click that in here and it will attach it to the product description. Delivery and event and date, let's say you want to do let's say you have a flower business and you want people to determine when it needs to be delivered for Valentine's Day, birthday, anniversary, etc. You can click this button and it will allow that to go in there. The options are extremely advanced. You set up a variety of option sets. These option sets then allow you to set up SKU specific, so you can track SKUs. It allows you to set up a variety of different rules, such as let's say you have a different size of something, and between 2 and 2.4 you can adjust its price up, either add, subtract, fix it. It's extremely advanced, and I'll do a separate post on optioning because it's crazy all the different things you can do. Custom fields I don't really touch. Other details, bin picking number, the brand that's associated with it, UPC if you need to provide those. Whether you want to provide a gift wrapping option, which is one of those fantastic things, minimum purchase quantities, and here's what makes this really, really powerful. In here you can put in your page title, keywords, and descriptions for what the search engines find and look for, down to the product and page level. And then shopping comparison. Bulk pricing, so if you want to add between 2 and 5, you get a $2 discount. 6 and whatever, you get a $3 discount. You can provide those as well. And then if you want to add into Google product search. Creating web content is extremely easy. You can create web pages, whether it be just a normal page such as shipping, returns, who you are, about you. Whether you want to do a contact form, it allows you to do a contact form in here. And if you want to display your blog onto a particular page, you can feed in an RSS feed or even link to another web page or document. One of the things I absolutely love about this, sell on Facebook, meaning you can actually have your store show up on a Facebook tab. Shopping comparison sites, it connects in with eBay. I love the fact that you can build banners so easy. So in this case here, I did a homepage banner with free shipping or more of $50. And I can determine, does it go to a specific brand on a homepage? I can even create holiday-based brands and have it show between particular dates. It's fantastic. The other thing I love about it, coupon codes. They have tons and tons of coupon codes, whether it be dollar amount off, free shipping over X number of dollars, percentage off on each order, whatever. And you can even apply this to particular categories or subcategories if you want as well. And then what they do is they separate it. There's even discount rules. So if you wanted to create discount rules, buy X items, get free shipping, buy one, get one free, get X% off all items in one or more categories. There's a ton of different functioning that you can do on there, as well as connecting in through Google AdWords, viewing your gift certificates. It is extremely advanced, and like I said, email marketing. So if you use MailChimp or Constant Contact, there's a lot you can do with it. What I do suggest though is take a look and play around with it. They do provide a 15-day free trial on it. What I do ask though is, if you are going to try it out, is to come over to my site onlinestorehelp.com and click on the banner right here. This just tells BigCommerce that I referred you over. And then take a look as I show you the optioning system in another video, and you can see in how advanced it is and how complete it is. But any questions, go ahead and send me email, chris@onlinestorehelp.com. If you want me to tell you what I think about other shopping cart systems, what I like about this, what I don't like about it, please reach out to me. I would love to talk. Any questions? Let me know.